Hey guys! So I just taught a tutorial on how to draw this donut, but I thought it might be helpful if I give you some coloring tips, because of course you don't want just a black and white donut. So here's what you'll need. Some markers, some crayons, or some colored pencils if you've got them. All right, so I'm going to outline my lines with a marker. And so I decided I'm gonna make my icing pink. So I'm going to trace my line, and I'm gonna go very slowly because I'm using marker. I can't erase this, so I don't want to make any mistakes with my marker. I'm going to trace the top part of the donut and that icing, those wavy lines that we drew. I'm going to go all the way to the side. All right, so I've got pink for my icing. Now the bottom of my donut's kind of brown. You know, donuts usually get nice and toasty when they make them. So I'm going to trace the top part of the shadow. I don't want to trace the shadow because technically that's not even part of my drawing. That's just a detail that I added to make it look more three-dimensional. So I'm going to go all the way around, and sometimes I stop and then I pick up where I left off and I close it up. All right, so we've got brown and pink. And you know what? I am also going to trace that middle circle that we drew. All right, and then to continue it, I'm going to take a crayon. So when you want to have a drawing look very clean and very finished, I suggest that you outline the shape with a marker, but you don't color it in with a marker, because oftentimes when we color it in with a marker, it makes the drawing look very flat. I'm going to use a crayon, and I'm going to sketch with my crayon. Believe it or not, you can sketch with crayons. And the reason I do that is because I don't want really hard lines showing through. I want it to be nice and soft. So I'm going to sketch, and I'm going to start at the corner, and I'm just going back and forth, just like we did with our shadow. And I'm going all the way around, slowly but surely. Now, some of my pencil lines are getting smeared with my pink crayon. And that can happen. That can happen. That's kind of just one of those things. I will try to take an eraser and erase any smears that I see that are kind of distracting. And I'm going to erase those. And believe it or not, when you're sketching, even with crayon, you can erase, which is quite amazing. All right. I'm going to also add another color on top of that. I'm going to add lots of different colors for the sprinkles. And I'm just going to trace my lines, and I'm going to pick and choose to kind of spread out the colors what I want. Sorry guys, I didn't think I was going to add the colors. That just kind of came to me at the end. All right, so there I've got my colored sprinkles. And if the pink is a little too light, you can go back. That's the great thing. We can always add more. It's kind of hard to take away a lot, but it's definitely easier to add more. And I'm going to do this till I feel like I like it. Remember, art is subjective. That means it's not the same for everybody. Some people like lots of color. Some people like a little bit of color. And that's okay. That's the great thing about art. There are no right, there are no wrong answers. It's what you like, what you feel. All right, so I've got that colored. Next, I'm going to get a brown, and it doesn't matter if it's a dark brown or a light brown because I'm sketching. it's going to turn out light. So before I do that, what I want to do is I want to trace my face, because I already know that my pencil marks are going to smudge. So I'm going to trace my face and I'm going to color it in with black. And it's also important to remember, when you are using markers, sometimes they need a little bit of time to dry before you start coloring, because those can smear as well. All right. And I'm using an artist pen for this, but you could use anything. You could use a regular pen. You could use a black marker. I just can't find my black marker at the moment. All right. And last, you make sure this is nice and dry. I can hold it to the side and see, does it look glossy or does it look flat? If it looks really glossy, that tells me it's wet, but it's nice and flat, so I know that I'm ready. I'm going to start with a sketch, and I'm going to color on the sides, very carefully moving and filling up the space as I go. And I'm using light strokes, just like I did the shading. And I'm going up and around, and it's okay if some of the brown goes on top of my icing. That's okay, because it's so light, it's really hard to notice, and it's not going to make a big difference. All right. I'm going to go all the way around. And I'm going to close it off. And there we have it, guys. We have colored in our donut. So I hope you use some of these tips when you're doing your own coloring. Outline with marker, shade it in with some crayon or colored pencil, and you'll get a nice finished coloring. All right, have a great day.